How big is the Indian online retail space? Why are some of the online-only brands pivoting to offline channels? Have you heard the term Omnichannel? Welcome, I'm your host for the week, Pranav, back after a short hiatus. Without much further ado, let's dive a little deeper and answer all of these questions. If you are watching this from a metro city, very likely you would assume that online e-commerce makes up the major portion of retail since most of our own purchases must have been online. But the current reality at a macro level is that online retail makes up only about 10% of all retail. Yes, 90% of shopping still happens via the traditional brick-and-mortar stores. We have also seen the rise of over 800 direct-to-consumer or better known as D2C brands in the past couple of years, primarily via the online channels due to the strong internet penetration across the country. And the Indian D2C market is expected to grow to $100 billion by 2025. But would it really achieve the scale operating solely in the online medium? Let's hear how Prabhkiran, the CEO and founder of the 1,000 crore lifestyle fashion brand, Bewakoof, is thinking of expansion.
Yeah, on distribution, the way it looks like right now is that 85% of the sales still happen on a platform. Our biggest achievement has been creating a destination where people are coming to us and buying directly from us. That was the true thesis of D2C, where it is direct to consumer, D2C brands. Obviously, it's a strength adding more distribution, but the core is selling direct to consumer. That is something that we have intact, and still 85% of transactions happen there. Having said that, right now we are focusing heavily on distribution. We have now launched the brand on Myntra, on Ajio, Amazon, all the marketplaces. We are looking at launching international marketplaces, Southeast Asia, Middle East, opening our platform, D2C platform internationally. And once we do this, which will take us the next 6 months to do it, post that we do have plans for offline. And the reason we are looking now at offline, because I feel that finally quick commerce is coming in, where you right now have 10-minute grocery deliveries. I think in fashion also people will need 30-minute, 1 hour. And that's where the brands which have distribution, which have the offline presence, they are going to get benefited by it. So we are right now aggressively looking at how do we get into quick commerce aggressively. So that's our purpose behind looking at offline.
You can catch the link to the full episode in the description below. One interesting counterintuitive takeaway from that was how Bewakoof was also planning to expand into the offline space. Offline operations add substantial cost. So what is compelling D2C brands like Bewakoof to still go this route? Here are 4 primary reasons. First, smaller online e-commerce pie. As we discussed earlier, D2C firms are using large e-commerce platforms and are restricted to just less than 10% share of retail today, which would grow but rather slowly. Second, marketing cost. Online advertisement costs rise significantly during peak season since the bigger brands have bigger marketing budgets and stronger marketing skills, putting the smaller D2C players on the back foot. Third, trust building. People usually don't buy a lot of products from a single brand online, especially from an unfamiliar one. Physical stores have many walk-in customers who are open to buying small quantities to try a new brand, whereas online sales expect you to have a certain minimum purchase quantity. And fourth and final one, touch and feel. For products in the clothing and personal care sector, the touch and feel of the product greatly influences the purchase decision. Myntra, with its in-house brand Roadster, Urban Ladder, Pepperfry, and Lenskart, have all made the same move in the past. Similarly, many other D2C brands like MindGlam, Wow Skin Science, Plum, and The Man Company have all seemed to realize this and are embracing this new click-and-mortar strategy. We are observing a similar hybrid shift coming about in the edtech space, where the likes of Byju's, Unacademy, and Vedantu are now embracing offline centers. E-commerce, which once used to be a big threat to physical retailing, is now collaborating with offline retailers to tap into the potential customers within Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. The brands are trying to perfect what we call the Omnichannel strategy, where they focus on creating a consistent shopping experience for the customers across the online and offline touchpoints. And that's it from us. Hope you learned something valuable today. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time.